Boy, oh boy. I step out just for a few hours, go do some running around, right? And what do I see as I come back? Math fires knowledge. From my expert opinion, first of all, I want to say salute the math, salute the knowledge. Um, One thing I want to say after seeing all of this, um, the knowledge came out with his little blog, like, yo, people, I notice how people like run into the drama, and it's like, bro, that's what you ask questions about. You ask questions about things that may not be the most positive things in battle rap. So I don't understand why he even said that. I don't understand why Knowledge is acting like that's not what happens. Um, yeah, anytime something happens, Knowledge, hip hop is real is on scene. They get that footage. Um, so that's one thing. That would seem a little funny to me. The fact that Knowledge is like, oh, it's just, I see how people just gravitate towards all of this stuff. And it's like, yeah, people are going to gravitate towards negative things. You know this, brother. You're a videographer. Come on. That was off. Number two, um, anytime I've ever worked with somebody, right, because of conflict of interest, if I'm working specifically with you, I will not allow myself to upload footage where there's a conflict of interest, right? Because for instance, I do work with Gates to the Garden. I will. I work with Dre Dennis. I filmed for him before previously. Let me say that I filmed for Dre and CeeLo before a few times. I go there, I get footage. I'm good. I can go there whenever I want. I fuck with Dre. I fuck with CeeLo. I will never interview somebody and allow them to talk crazy about Gates to the Garden on my camera. I'm cutting the camera off. I'm not uploading it. I'm cutting the camera off. Why? Because in the street, if I'm walking with a nigga, right, and I see a motherfucker that I know, but I don't physically like know, like I just know I see you, I say what's up. I'm walking, I'm gonna be like, yo, you know him? Why? I'm just making sure y'all good. Conflict of interest. I do not like conflict of interest. I do not like conflict of interest. If I'm working with one person and I know that there's something going on with somebody else that I am okay with, these conversations will never ever make it to the light. They will never make it to the light. Ever. They will never make it to the light. I have footage, right? I have footage, behind the scene footage from RBE, URL events. Um, I I I grind Battle League, Gates of the Garden, um, not Coliseum. We go hard. Black Ice Cartel. Like I got footage from so many different leagues that I would never drop because everything is not for everybody to see. It's footage that I got from Band Legacy that I won't drop. Footage I got from Band Legacy 1 and 2 that I won't drop because a lot of shit is not. It's just not for the internet. You know what I mean? Like you know how they say if it stays if it happens in Vegas, it stays in Vegas. I believe wherever it happens at, that's where it stays at between you and that person or those individuals. Like y'all can discuss that amongst y'all, but never will I ever, never will I ever bring the two together because of conflict of interest. Now, knowledge working with Math Alpha, having that experience, right? You have this experience to work with somebody, right? An artist. You can collab with an artist, and this is the goal. Come together. Media, artists, build something. You know what I mean? Because now the media brings his fans, the artist brings his fans together. We have a powerhouse, right? I'm watching the greatness of the show. And I've reached out to Math several times and said, yo, bro, what you got going on is fire. Keep going. Because we need this. We need substance where it's so real you can't deny it. It's coming straight from the artist's mouth. Straight from the artist, from the battle rapper. Or the rapper or the artist, period. Right? That's something I would want to mess up, right? When Knowledge said, I'm a boss, I can't be fired. Okay, I've never heard him talk like that before. Is I've always seen Knowledge as a humbling person, real cool, laid back dude. I don't know if he's upset and his anger got the best of him at the fact that publicly on Twitter, everybody had the opportunity to see Math say Knowledge is no longer working for MEO. Um, I think that because it was public is what maybe bothered Knowledge, but I still feel he was a little bit off when he said, "Hey, I'm a boss." It's cool. We know you work for yourself, but I think that was the anger talking. You know what I mean? I'm a boss. I can't be fired because let's keep it real. URL and events are cool, but being able to be on a show with a battle rapper where your actual subscribers can also come and see you and still support you as well is very big. That's very big. And because Knowledge doesn't blog, my expert opinion was basically his way to have the opportunity to speak when he had the chance. You understand what I'm saying? That was his way to blog and talk to the people, but he was able to do it collectively with other battle rappers. I wouldn't have messed that opportunity up. I honestly feel like that's something that could have been avoided. I feel like Knowledge, he could still interview Goods. He could have still interviewed Goods, but I feel like he could have avoided everything that he said. I feel like he could have avoided it. Another thing that was crazy, the fact that Knowledge actually put the text message up that was sent to Goods. So that right there kind of like threw me off a little bit too, because I'm like, yo, bro, why would you show the text message like that? That's crazy. So now look, the text message says September 12th, right? Saturday, September 12th. It says, yeah, bro, I don't got it in me to battle Mav. Surprise battle blank ain't bad, but he just don't move me. We will figure it out sooner or later. And basically, that's like basically saying, yo, your coworker is not cold. Your business, this is his business partner essentially. Your business partner, your coworker is not cold. I don't feel like battling him. He's not cold. Like, he doesn't move me. Like, what kind of, I don't want to take that battle. I'm turning that down. I don't care. You know what I mean? They offer me money for him, but I don't want to take him. That's not what I want. I don't mind Good saying that. There's nothing wrong with Good saying that. As an artist, as a businessman, as a competitor, as a person who sees what his brand is, as GMB Goods, right? Half a gallon Goods. I don't have an issue with him saying that because he didn't say anything wrong. He's within his rights. The issue is the fact that Knowledge actually asked him the questions, and then he took the time out to take the text. And he, this is the thing. You have to take some type of initiative, right? Even if there was no type of defense. They didn't defend him. They didn't defend his work, his co-worker. They didn't defend Math in any way. But the whole point of the matter is he didn't have to upload it. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of it, if you look, it just came out yesterday, but it has 29,000 views. So that's 29,000 people that had the opportunity to see Knowledge interview Goods telling him Math is not hot, Math is cold. I don't want to take him right now. Now, granted, some people looking at it like, yo, it is what it is. Why would he be mad? Because, Goods is just expressing how he feels on the camera. But at the same time, business is business, man. You never allow these things to happen. Now, a lot of people will say this. Because Math excused Knowledge from my expert opinion for the Goods interview, is that relatable to, or does that correlate to when Tay-Rock told Murder Mook, how can we be on the same squad if you're agreeing with other niggas that I lost, or you're telling other niggas that I lost? How can we be on the same team if you're gonna be on camera telling other people I lost, or telling other people that somebody smoked me? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, is that almost the same? If y'all understand what I'm saying, is that almost the same? Because like, that was one of the arguments that Tay-Rock had for Murder Mook. Like, bro, we supposed to be on the same squad, but you was on camera saying that I lost, and you was agreeing with another nigga. Like, that's not what you're supposed to do. How are we gonna be on the same team and you telling somebody else? But then my whole point on that was, if you lost, you lost. Just like I said, I don't blame Goods for saying what he said. I don't blame Knowledge for interviewing Goods, knowing that him and Math had an issue. What I feel like Knowledge shouldn't have done is just uploaded it. I feel like he shouldn't have uploaded it, and I feel like he shouldn't have asked those questions, because everything that's going on right now with Goods, there's so many things he could have asked him. He could have asked Goods about his Haymaker cannabis line. He could have asked Biz, hey Goods, any business ventures besides the Haymaker cannabis that you got going on, any music you got going on. He could have asked Goods so many other things. Yo, Goods, how you feel about this new lockdown? How has this affected you as far as traveling and your business ventures? Has your businesses been affected because of COVID and the policies that the states are enacting? So many things he could have asked Goods, but he chose to ask Goods about Math because he knew that was a topic that was hot and it was trendy. He knew that topic would catch attention, but I just want you guys to realize not all attention is good. Because, yeah, he got 30,000 views for it, but was 30,000 views worth my expert opinion? Like, you losing your position, working with great people? Because we're all great. We're all great. We all have great qualities. We have things that separate us all and make us unique. But even with Knowledge being a great videographer and him being a great interviewer, was interviewing Goods and asking him the questions you asked him, was that worth you losing your position at my expert opinion? That's my question to Knowledge. Was getting an interview from Goods worth losing his position at my expert opinion? Now I'm going to ask you guys that question. You guys tell me how you feel about that. You guys leave your questions, leave your comments, like it, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because you know I'm going to keep it honest with y'all. I'm always going to keep it straightforward with y'all, because being a hybrid, a vlogger, a person who gets in front of the camera, and a videographer, a person who stays behind the camera, I can give you guys a different outlook from both sides, and I like it like that. So like I said, salute to Knowledge. Knowledge has been doing a great job. He's on fire, but I feel like he handled that wrong. My Math Alpha is definitely well within his rights to say, you know what, I think it's time that we part our ways, because you're not looking out for my best interest and the best interest of our business and what we have going on. Because granted, Misfit is a co-host, Knowledge is a co-host. You have to see it as, this is our business, this is ours. You gotta protect it. You gotta protect it at all costs. At all costs. That's just what it is. Like I said, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, man. Knowledge is still going to be good. He's still going to continue to be great and do what he does in media. And Math is still going to continue to be great. It's just unfortunate because Math has so much going on. It's just unfortunate that Knowledge won't be in a position to, continue to grow with him, It's unfortunate, but like I said, when you're in business with somebody, you have to protect that person. When you're in business with people, you have to protect those people. You have to look out for their best interests as well as yours, because it's a team thing. And that's how the boat moves along, with the team working together. Love, life, and loyalty is the motto, man. Stay safe, stay real, and stay true. If y'all fuck with me, I fuck with you. Battle down. Salute.